almost it looks like they just want the season to end. I mean, it's been one struggle after another all year, and they're really not appearing to have any fun out there, too.
And when that happens, the talk is already about what's going to change in the offseason. And the way things have gone, there's going to be plenty of that.
A look at Indiana's starting group. At small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. Thompson out there with Andrew Nembhard. And it's Huff in at center. And for the Pelicans, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Fears out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Queen in at the center position. As a team, when you're trying to construct your best lineups, what are you looking for, Grant?
You know, I think balance is probably number one. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, you're just vulnerable.
And here are the Pacers now. After New Orleans, three-pointer on the other end. Williamson looking around. Outside Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Queen. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now the Pacers with it. It's a three-point game. Siakam against Williamson. Siakam, that's good.
This is what makes Siakam special, right? The big man that can put it on the deck and get past you. What a pretty dribble drive.
Pass to Fears. And here's Jones. Here's Queen. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Indiana with a rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year. Here's the floater. Mathurin finds Siakam. Here's Huff. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. And it's Mathurin missing. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Williamson outside to the left wing. Jones sets a screen to the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Now Nembhard. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the 3rd stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Well, we can talk about the basketball skill of Andrew Nembhard, and what you love is he is a guy that can lead your team as a point guard. He can get off the ball and play without it, but he's also got competitive toughness every single night.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
This guy, such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Mathurin against Jones. Pass to Queen, 5 to shoot. And again, New Orleans no good. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Siakam against Williamson. And the basket by Siakam.
Well, Siakam just staying strong inside, finds the finish through it.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games. In third, New Orleans.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Pacers leading by 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Williamson outside. Pass to Jones. Looking to win the run. And again, New Orleans, no good.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
And Thompson gets it to go.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. Pelicans trail by 7. Pass to Williamson. Here's Spears. Williamson against Siakam. Now here's Williamson. Defense right on him. The shot no good. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam in the post, covered by Williamson. Siakam, pass to Mathurin. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Williamson outside. They still need this. And Trey Murphy gets a 3. 6 points for him.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. No good on the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And early on, growing up in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam originally trained to be a priest.
It's an incredible story, BA, because his father sent him away to pursue that vocation, but in fact, Pascal was miserable. And it wasn't until he attended a basketball camp that he found love of the game, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Here's Huff. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Outside Mathurin. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Pass to Queen. Williamson outside. Here's Spears. Out left to the wing. 3-pointer. Mathurin with a rebound.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Nembhard outside. 3-pointer. That one is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Jones. Pass to Williamson. For 3, Fears. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist.
Unselfish play there by Zion. Moving the ball to another shooter.
Pacers leading by 3. Thompson outside. Outside Matherin. Now Nembhard from the arc. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Pass to Williamson. And they double up Williamson to the wing on the left. Lets the three fly. Huff pulls it in. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Back to Nembhard. Williamson against Siakam. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 8 points.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Driving to the basket. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Now here's Siakam. Give him 8 points now. For 3. The Pelicans pull it in. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Jones from outside. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one. The Pacers have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. On the wing, Matherin. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And Matherin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Indiana leading. Huff, the pass to Nembhard. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Pass to Matherin. Here's Huff. Sinks that one from the post.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Back to you guys.
The cagey veteran. Allie, thank you. And it's the Pacers with the ball. After the basket by New Orleans. Nembhard, the pass to Matherin. 1:44 left in the first. Back to Nembhard. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3. Nembhard's got 5 now.
Well, this is something Nembhard's working hard to become consistent at, knocking down shots from distance.
Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing it, he'll reach that next level.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. .11 left in the first quarter. Pass to Matthews. And here's McConnell. To the inside. Here's Bradley. And that one's in. Nice feed on the play. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Bay inside. Jackson on him. Now Messi. Poole outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one no good to start off tonight. And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Over to the left wing. Here's Bradley. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Bay. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Elbow shot. The shot misses.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Number 55, Katangos.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Yves Messi out there with Sadiq Bey. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Bey. No points yet. From outside, off the mark. Here's Bradley. Jackson outside. Pass to Bradley. Launches a 3. And it's Poole with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 8. Alvarado outside. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Back to Poole. Bay with a screen. 6 to shoot. Poole outside. This one for 3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Pacers leading by 8. Walker passes to McConnell. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside Walker. And it's blocked. Bay outside. Pass to Poole. Looney against McConnell. And the basket by Looney.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
McConnell looking around. Here's Bradley. Here's the 3. And Bay pulls it down. Picked by Messi. Bay against Walker. Pass to Messi. Here's Alvarado. He buries it from 3. And now just a 3-point Pacer lead.
Well, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. For New Orleans, Williamson's checked in for Messi. Jones comes in for Looney. And it's Fears in for Alvarado. Then for Indiana, Siakam, he's checked in for Bradley. Thompson comes in for Matthews. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. Indiana leading by 3. Thompson outside. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Back to Siakam. The three is up. And Indiana misses again.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Poole. Back to Jones. The three. Indiana with a rebound. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they battled at certain points, but once the game started slipping away and they fell behind, they just couldn't get back into it.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it, we know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
Walker finds Nembhard. Fires from deep. Kept alive. Jackson. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Jackson's gotten his second bucket.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Here's Williamson. Oh, okay then. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Pass to Jackson. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Here's Jones. After the basket by Indiana. It's Poole on the wing.
Jordan Poole says, I might be slight of frame, but I've got enough toughness to absorb this contact.
Thompson outside. Siakam outside. Let's go with a three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Siakam's got 11.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago. Poole against Thompson. And Poole fighting through contact.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Pacers leading by 4. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. The three ball. Another three for Indiana.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. New Orleans calls timeout. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season, the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Queen's checked in. Huff's checked in for Indiana. On the wing, Jones. Walker covering. Williamson with a screen on Thompson. Poole from long range. Walker pulls down the board. Pacers leading by 7. Pass to Thompson. It's stolen by Poole. Here's Queen. Walker covering. Here's Fears. Now here's Poole. He had 16 in the win against Chicago. Fires the three. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Pass to Huff. Now here's Nembhard. Launches it. Williams grabs the board.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Outside Jones. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 4. Walker for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Pass to Queen. And here's Williamson. Off target with the 3. Now here's Nembhard. Tightly guarded. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Well, don't forget, Andrew Nembhard, 6'5". That little bit of contact will not deter him.
Here's Spears. 20 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
Pass to Huff. Here's Thompson. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Yep, that one goes. And now it's an 8-point Indiana lead.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
To the paint. Walker with a steal. Here's Huff. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Huff's got 6.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Jones, the pass to Queen. Now here's Poole. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the Pelicans. They're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for the Pelicans. The Pacers also with a sub. Mathurin's checked in. Indiana leading by 10. Nembhard with it. He's got 7. Siakam looking it over. And there's the screen. Lets it fly. Yes, on the jumper. 16 points for him.
You know, Pascal Siakam cooking right now. His focus is there and his game is on point.
Pass to Queen. Williamson outside.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Siakam, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Jones, the pass to Williamson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the first half. Inside. Here's Queen. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
Thompson outside. Minute 32 left in the first half of basketball. Siakam hits from downtown.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Yeah?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. 1:11 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Fears. Now Williamson. He's covered by Siakam. Here's Fears. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc.
They're struggling to replicate the success they had from range in the first quarter.
Siakam outside. Here's Matherin. Defended by Jones. Shot's good by Matherin.
Yeah, Matherin is a force inside. He can power you down or he can get around you in a hurry.
Pelicans trail by 13. There's 38 seconds left in the half. Outside Jones. Pass to Queen. Here's Fears. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
So strong inside. Zion fighting through it all.
Siakam, pass to Nembhard. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. With the crossover. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so we've reached the end of Indiana ahead. Up by 11. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix if you want to, but I'm not seeing a lot of want to from them.
And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
You know, right now for New Orleans, they hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs? Not how it works, fellas. They don't have the talent to pull that off. The effort has got to be there.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Pacers leading by 11. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. At small and power forward, it'll be Matherin and Siakam. Thompson out there with Andrew Nembhard. And it's Huff in at the 5, down low. Siakam, no good. And the Pelicans shooting around 44%. Not bad. Pass to Queen. The 3 is up. Here's the second effort. So good down low. Williamson.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And there's a pick. Siakam against Williamson. Nembhard for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Jones has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Siakam against Williamson. Pass to Fears, puts up a 3. The Pacers pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
And you sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck.
Siakam gets the bucket.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Here's Queen, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Count that one. He's got 13.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Siakam for three. Counted from distance. And the Pacers lead by 12.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Pass to Fears. There's a screen. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range. Fears has got his second bucket on the night.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Nembhard. Indiana shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Jay. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Fears. 6 points for him. Pass to Williamson. Outside Jones. From downtown. Pacers with a rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Mathurin. And here's Siakam. Here's Huff. The three. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. 6 on the shot clock. And he makes it. 15 points in the game.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pelicans trail by 11. Here's Fears. Tries the spin move. The teardrop. Huff pulls it in. Huff's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Siakam. Now here's Mathurin. Here's Huff. Thompson passes to Siakam. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
For 3, Fears. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Huff. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, we have seen Pascal Siakam really elevate his passing skills. What an outstanding distribution right there.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 10. Here's Fears. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance. Fears has got 6 in the quarter.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Pass to Huff. Now Siakam. Over Williamson. Siakam gets the bucket. Siakam's got 28 points for the game.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
And here's Indiana now, after the basket by New Orleans. Siakam outside. Percentage range, Siakam.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Williamson outside. Nice move. Pass to Fears. Outside Jones. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Indiana. Huff's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson outside. Here's Siakam. Siakam absorbing the contact off the drive.
That is about length and body control. Pascal Siakam right to it. Nice.
Here's Fears. He's guarded by Nembhard. Here's Queen. It's blocked, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And a quick look at how New Orleans' schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, that's going to be a nice test for them. They'll get a chance to see just how they play against a team that most feel is better than them.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. He's checked in for Zion Williamson. The Pacers also with a sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Pacers leading by 14. Nembhard outside. Pass to Huff. Takes a 3. And Bay pulls it down. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Here's Queen. Here's Bay. Here's Fears. He's got 9. Down low. And the dunk by Jones.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets. Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
Pass to Bay. Bay with a screen on Matherin. Back to Bay. And the dunk by Bay.
Yeah, flashing that athleticism. Bay really packs a punch on these dunks.
Jackson outside. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Matherin. No good. Pelicans trail by 13. Here's Fears.
just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Nembhard. 7 points in the game. From outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Nembhard's got 10 points.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Takes a three. Huff pulls it in. Huff's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nembhard outside. Jackson finds Matherin. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Nembhard.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. On the wing, Bay. Defended by Jackson. Bay inside. Jackson on him. Pass to Fears. Here's Queen. He's covered by Matherin. Tries a 10-footer and misses it off the right side of the rim.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Jackson, the pass to Nembhard. Now here's Matherin. Three-pointer. And it's Queen with a rebound. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Bay. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Isaiah Jackson.
And one thing you know about Bay, he invites contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
And that one falls for Bay.
Just solid shooter at the stripe. Bay really confident when he has freebies to shoot.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. Siakam, he's checked in for Huff. Walker comes in for Matherin. Matthews, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's McConnell in for Nembhard. And so he makes both from the line. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. McConnell outside. Pass to Siakam. And stolen by Williamson. Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's Poole. The rebound by Jackson. Indiana leading by 12. McConnell left side. Here's Matthews from downtown. Misi grabs the board. Poole with the ball. And Walker picks him up defensively. Poole gets it in close.
Boy, Jordan Poole is a special talent on the offensive end.
Siakam outside. Fires the three. No good that time. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Pacers. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Even Messi out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then there's Jose Alvarado. And it's Bey in at the 3. That's the Pelicans 5. Poole's shot is off. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Matthews. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist with that last one. Pelicans trail by 12. Pass to Alvarado. It's Poole on the wing. Outside for Bey. Walker with a steal. McConnell left side. His first shot coming late, and the bucket is good. McConnell's got his first bucket in this one.
TJ McConnell with a little sauce en route to the cup. Stop it.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. To the middle. Here's Messi, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's Siakam. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
One shot.
And that one falls for Jackson. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Out to the wing. Williamson against Siakam. Alvarado outside. Takes the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. McConnell outside. Pass to Siakam. Clock at 6. Here's Matthews. Puts up a 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
For 3.
Siakam's got his 6th assist of the night.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Now here's Williamson. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. The Pelicans making a switch here. Queens checked in. Huff's checked in for Indiana.
First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Zion Williamson. One shot.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Now here's Siakam. Walker, a screen on Williamson. And here's Siakam for 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Pass to Poole. The 3. Indiana with a rebound. Huff's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Siakam, the pass to McConnell. Back to Siakam. Walker sets a screen. Here's the 3. Siakam, no good.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Siakam against Bey. Here's Williamson. It's tipped. They get it back. Alvarado fires in the triple. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. McConnell finds Walker. piece of it. Now Bay, pass to Poole, lets it go from deep. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got rebound number 7 tonight. High arcing shot. Back to Walker. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Down low. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Walker. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter. The Pelicans call timeout. Making some changes. Jones, he's checked in for Bay. Trey Murphy comes in for Poole. And it's Fears in for Alvarado. Then for Indiana, Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. Thompson comes in for Matthews. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And it's Williamson with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 17. Pass to Fears. Jones sets a screen. 4 on the clock. And Fears hits from deep. Fears has got 9 points here in the second half.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Personal foul. Second team foul. The line for the Pacers. Jay at the line for 1.
What's up?
Pelicans trail by 17. To the left side wing. Williamson against Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jones. Pacers with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Williamson against Siakam. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Here's Fears. Williamson outside. Over to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. And that's a miss. 8 for 14 on the night. Siakam against Williamson for 3. Mathurin. And it's Queen with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 17. Pass to Williamson. Here's Fears. There's the 3. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Siakam outside. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Huff. Williamson against Siakam. Here's the pick. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Williamson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And few sights are more impressive than Zion taking flight and absolutely annihilating the rim.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Huff. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Williamson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul. Pascal Siakam. 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for 1. Zion Williamson.
That's good from Williamson.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Allie, thank you. Pacers leading by 9. And here's Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. Oh, a strong move from Siakam.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Now here's Williamson. The 3 is up. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 5 rebounds in the game.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
And the basket is good.
Boy, foul line and down. Andrew Nembhard, such a good scorer.
Williamson against Siakam. And the basket by Williamson. Williamson's got 12 points in just the second half.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
That's good from Siakam on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists here tonight. Pelicans trail by 13. Williamson with it. With the 10-footer. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Williamson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And Zion living up to his full potential tonight. He can be a terrifying matchup when he's playing with energy.
Now Siakam. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Nembhard fires. Ooh, the shot misses.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Williamson inside. He's covered by Siakam. Oh, it misses.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Here's Mathurin. Now Siakam. Nembhard outside. The 3 is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now Williamson. Jones outside. Jacks up a 3. A 3. Williamson.
Locked in and ready to go. They put the ball in Zion's hands, and he fires.
Williamson against Siakam. There's the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. For 3. Siakam there for the rebound. Indiana leading by 8. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter here. Thompson, a screen on Williamson. Siakam can't get the three. The Pelicans shooting at even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Zion! So hard to stop down low.
Huge bucket by Williamson. Wow. The former first overall pick stepping up in the clutch.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Zion Williamson. Shooting one.
And the free throw, no good. The Pacers shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Now Siakam. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
Fourth team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Zion Williamson. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 5. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Nembhard outside. The floater. And up and in on the layup.
How about the touch on the floater? You can tell Nembhard working to put that into his arsenal.
The Pelicans call timeout. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, the shot is off! And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting from Indiana. Jay at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rebounded by Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. So the Pacers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game.